On this note, if you are watching from Facebook, I want you to tag all your EFCC official. I want you to tag all your EFCC official. We are going to drag them to this mood, and we will make sure we paint them with all the poto so that everybody in the international community, we know that Nigeria breed criminals. And we are not going to stop until we see a complete and total destruction of Nigeria and the restoration of the honey act and the honey country called Biafra and Oduduwa nation and every other nation that may spring up and split up from Nigeria. This is our mission, and we have nothing else to offer other than making sure that we bring Nigeria down and restore our Biafra and other nations that will come out of Nigeria. Nigeria is evil and it breeds criminals. So you watching from Facebook, see you in the meantime, and we're already live. See you there. Thank you very much. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to start now. Those of you watching already from Enter Biafra Channel 1, we are going on commercial. Stay tuned.
Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, heal it, come on, get up. Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No, no, no. Biafra will live forever. 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 The lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Bandits who want to make us a giant of Africa. Adam Pochinti na Sugo Mbogeru Nisina Nyama Kweno. Hello Lisa Binigwe out of his wisdom, giving us somebody like NNAMDI for this our race mission. Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What do they know? What do they know? What do they see? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh, no. See you, our hero, how the 14 never stop. MAZI, NNAMDI, KANU, but no phone will stop. They cannot won't stop. Biafra will live forever. Believe me now.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality under the law. There must be one Nigeria with one constitution and one law for all. Let us therefore, Mr. Chairman, sir, close our ears to the counsel of despair, which says that we cannot here at this conference agree on a constitution.
Thank you very much. Welcome to this particular afternoon broadcast where we are going to be establishing a new case against the EFCC, where we are going to start from today. We will start to drag EFCC to the mood where they belong to. Nigeria breed criminals. That is the title of this particular topic today. And we are going to be proving it to you. We have been able to prove to you how Abba Kaere has been involved in so many criminal activities, including murder, genocide, extrajudicial killing, extortion of money, ransom, and all that. The evidences are there. We are expecting the Nigeria, those who claim that he's a super cop, should ask him why did he collect 41 million naira from a Nigeria Lagos businessman. We are yet to see people making case against that. Or is it normal to take bribe of 41 million naira? Anyway, today we have come to prove to you once again that Nigeria breed criminals. And criminals, they will continue to breed until Nigeria is dissolved. And we don't want to be part of a country with all manner of evils. Nigeria sponsor terrorism, Nigeria sponsor ethnic cleansing, Nigeria as a government sponsor jihad, and they aid international criminal activities and international criminal organizations through those who are occupying key positions in security agencies in Nigeria. It is time to naked Nigeria in the international community, and we are doing that. Now, before I go further, I want to tell you something. A man, let me go forward straight away to the point before they delete the video. Let me go straight to the point before they delete the video. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste your time. Let me go straight to the point before they delete the video. I want you to pay attention to this.
Alpha. Adela, I did.
Oh boy!
Say people go to talk nonsense, different kind of nonsense.
My brother!
Like FBI is coming for you, you are next. People are fools. They don't know. They don't understand. Say when you are big, you are big. This same FBI where they talk about one-on-one, one for a day with them, one-on-one, October 19 in EFCC office. So people go talk nonsense. Okay, people where they accuse you wrongly. What of me will bring Osh from Malaysia and call? Waiting my eyes no see when they arrest them. The day when they arrest Osh, I got lot of calls. Babashe, you see, now you cause this thing. Now you make them carry this guy. Now you in the compete with, different kind of people that day. Big bro, because of the pressure, like people just they tag, like tags they come my page. I got to remove my picture because I don't want to make any. Do you know the people who call me that day? Now EFCC called me direct to post my pictures back because it will look as if maybe are they involved. You get my point.
You hear that? Now EFCC called me that day directly because of the call I was receiving from all the people. I was receiving calls from everywhere, and I got to pull down my picture so that it will not look as if I am involved and all that. So EFCC got to call me directly that day to put my picture back because it will look as if I am involved. EFCC is now advising their own suspect what to do in order not to become a suspect again in FBI. Remember, he was arrested also, and he claimed that he was in the office of EFCC with FBI. One-on-one. He was one-on-one with FBI. Some people have already told me that he has denied saying it. So I'm bringing the video now. Our own is pump and play. We they do in the show. They say he denied saying it, right? EFCC also came to deny also, they say they don't advise criminals. So I want Nigerians to understand the rottenness in Fulani controlled sector of Nigeria economy. All sector of the government where Fulani controls, they bring corruption, they make sure they corrupt everybody as much as they can so that nobody will have any moral justification to do what is right. Once the agency is rotten, like they have rotten it now, DSS is completely rubbish, police is completely rubbish, the rapid response squad is completely rubbish, EFCC is completely, everything is rubbish. Criminals all over. So let me also play it again. This is not voice, video.
Accuse you wrongly. What of me will bring Osh from Malaysia and call? Waiting my eyes no see when they arrest them. The day when they arrest Osh, I got lot of calls. Babashe, you see, now you cause this thing. Now you make them carry this guy. Now you in the compete with, different kind of people that day. Big bro, because of the pressure, like people just they tag, like tags they come my page. I got to remove my picture because I don't want to make any. Do you know the people who call me that day? Now EFCC called me direct to post my pictures back because it will look as if maybe are they involved. You get my point.
EFCC called me directly to pull my picture back because it will look as if I am involved. You see, EFCC Nigeria. So the EFCC that is now calling him, they are accomplice of whatever he is doing. If he is involved in crime, they are part of it. So we should also look into the EFCC. Now, it is not also enough that Nigeria EFCC came publicly to say, oh, we are not advising suspect. The criminal EFCC, they came to say, we don't advise suspect. They say, we don't advise suspect. I'm sure I will show you now. They say, we don't advise suspect. We don't advise suspect. One moment. They say we don't advise suspect. That we don't advise suspect. You know, that they did not advise Monfa. Now I'm going to, before we continue into this, you know, showing you this thing, let me now show you the EFCC, criminal organization. Nigeria breed criminals. And the more you think that something is going to get better, the worse it becomes. The more you think that something is going to get better, the worse it becomes. Let me show you. We have from the verified account of EFCC. I want you to watch. So we have remembered EFCC, and we are going to make sure that we have a sleepless, night with Biafras. Now, this is EFCC. Monfa claim EFCC advises him to pipe low, but EFCC claim it does not advise suspect of crime. EFCC said that Monfa is a suspect of crime. You see? I want you to listen to this. The Financial and the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, wishes to disassociate itself from claim by Ismaila Monfa, alias Monfa, currently circulating in social media that he was advised by the commission to maintain a low profile in the wake of the indictment of his friend Abbas Ramon, alias Hush Puppy, in $1.1 million international fraud conspiracy by the U.S. law enforcement. The claim, which did not mention the official of the commission who supposedly gave the advice, is spurious and should be discountenanced. Are you people listening? The commission went further. The commission is not in the business of advising suspected internet fraudsters, and it is far-fetched that it would cancel one against whom it has pending criminal charges in court. Oh, do they have a pending criminal charges against Monfa? We did not know that too. They say they have pending criminal charges in court against Monfa. So this is a proof that Nigeria is a criminal country. They are advising someone whom their agency has put to court on criminal conspiracies, charges bordering on international fraud and conspiracy. Now they are the one calling him and advising him. Organized international criminal organization. Monfa and his company Ismailo Global Investment Limited are facing prosecution by the EFCC on a 22-count charges alleging various offenses such as retention of proceeds of unlawful activities, which fraud, failure to report transaction to the commission as required by the provision of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act 2011 as amended, negotiating foreign exchange without license, contrary to Section 529 of the Foreign Exchange Monitoring and Miscellaneous Provision Act 2004, engaging in foreign exchange transactions other than through the official foreign exchange market, contrary to provision of 11(1)(a) of the National Economic Intelligence Establishment Act to the tune of 32 billion before Justice M.A. Liman of the Federal High Court sitting in Ikoyi. Are you people hearing? 32 billion. The commission had called 10 witnesses and closed its case. The commission had called 10 witnesses and closed its case. But rather than enter his defense, Monfa filed a no-case submission, which was overruled by the court and called upon to open his defense. Can you imagine? EFCC, after 22 count charges or whatever, they claim they closed the case. EFCC, I told you people, if Hush Puppy was in Nigeria, it would be the end. After 22 counts charges, they said they closed the case. And more for now, as he was bragging on this video, he was the one now who reopened the case for his defense. Whatever that one means, I don't know. They know whatever they are doing in Nigeria there. So EFCC now pick up their phone to call to Monfa. Probably Monfa have given them money to close the case. And they're acting as a victim. I didn't say it. They investigated him and they filed charges against him. You know, they filed charges against him. The Money Laundering Act, the whatever, without license, foreign exchange, violation of foreign exchange laws and all that. I didn't say it. The EFCC made these charges against him, but like a kangaroo court, they closed the case. There is no detail leading to why they closed the case. No details. No details at all. Now, instead of EFCC, let me tell you, instead of the EFCC criminals in Nigeria to come and investigate who called him, why did he make such thing? They didn't do that. The only thing they did is to come and disassociate themselves. Can you imagine that? A country who is a sovereign nation, according to how they claim it, within Committee of Nations, country that have treaties, signed treaties, police, Interpol. Thank you, Harris Chinwe. Harris Chinwe say, Simon, Harris Chinwe, Simon, your background is so beautiful. Thank you. This is where I work, where we are doing our miscreant job. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. This is where I do my miscreant job. And there are other places. There are other miscreant offices. You know. All right. So the point here is that instead of the EFCC to go into investigating who and how this Monfa received this call, they didn't do that. They just come to disassociate themselves. So what are they hiding? What are they hiding? Your guess is as good as mine. EFCC have collected money. In fact, that is what they call being bankrolling, payroll. So some of them are on payroll of these people, of this international criminals, international fraudsters. Most of them are collecting monthly allowance from them. So what they do is that when a case like this coming, instead of them to say, you are indicting and accusing our organization, no way. We have to know who is the one who called you. Now they cannot do that because they know if they try it, Monfa is going to open up. The thing may lead to something else. So we are calling on media, Nigerian media. It is time you do your job because the pressure must be on these people. Let us know who are those who are advising Monfa to put back his picture so that he will not look as a suspect. Those people advising him from EFCC, they are the accomplice. They are the accomplice, and most of them are still living at large. They are still living large. They are still at large, parading themselves. Meanwhile, some of their accomplices abroad are in jail. They are in prison. So let us go again to play the video. One moment. Oh boy!
You know, say people go they talk nonsense, different kind of nonsense.
My brother!
Like FBI is coming for you, you are next. People are fools. They don't know. They don't understand. Say when you are big, you are big. This same FBI where they talk about one-on-one, one for a day with them, one-on-one. October 19 in EFCC office.
October 19 in EFCC office. Monfa, we agree that anybody that is big is already big. We agree. In fact, you can never say it better. Anybody that is big is already big. What matters is that whether this big is genuine or they put pump there to pump you to become big. If your big is as a result of air that were artificially pumped into your body to make you big, it become artificial. Any day need to touch it, your big, everything in you, that bigness, everything will just deflect. So that can never last. It can never be, it can never, we can never say that anybody that is big is already big. It's a lie. It depends on the kind of big. If your big is as a result of drug, when you stop taking the drug, you are going to reduce like a flat tire. If your big is a result of putting air into your muscle or into your body to pump it to be abnormally big, any day need to enter it. Every air in your body will deflect, so you become small. So that your big is not big anymore. Now, what I'm saying this is that as you are big now, please make sure you maintain this thing you said that EFCC called you, because you said it here. That is how to know who is big. So because we are hearing kepu that you are denying it. We are already hearing kepu that you are denying, saying that you said it. So I am playing the video now for everybody to listen when you were saying it. Because if at the end of the day, the kepu we are hearing that you are denying saying it is actually true, it means you are not big enough. So you have, when you are big, is that you are big and you will always stand on what you said. So don't go and start denying it, because that will make you more suspect. If you can deny something you said on a video like this, if you can deny something you said on a video like this, you can imagine something you did not say in public, how you are going to deny it. You can imagine something you did in the secret, how you are going to deny it. So this is how to know who is actually a trustworthy person, a person who tell the truth. No matter what condition, no matter the condition you are into, if you are big, make sure you are very big enough to stand on your word. You said it here. Let us listen to it again.
Okay, people where they accuse you wrongly. What of me will bring us from Malaysia and call? Waiting my eyes no see where they arrest them. The day when they arrest us, I got lot of calls. Babashe, you see, now you cause this thing. Now you make them carry this guy. Now you in the compete with, different kind of, even that day, big bro, because of the pressure, like people just they tag, like tags, they come my page. I got to remove my picture because I don't want to make any. Do you know the people who call me that day? Now EFCC called me direct to post my pictures back. They call me that day. Now EFCC called me direct to post my pictures back. They call me that day. Now EFCC called me direct to post my pictures back. Remove my picture because I don't want to make any. Do you know the people who call me that day? Now EFCC called me direct to post my pictures back because it will look as if maybe are they involved. You get my point. So the people who call me that day, now EFCC called me direct to post my pictures back because it will look as if maybe are they involved. You get my point.
Have you people heard it? I have repeated the video severally so that there will not be any kind of misconception. I have played the video severally so that you will hear it. I'm going to play it again one more so that you understand. You see, what we are asking for is not for EFCC to come to say to disassociate themselves. This is criminals. We don't want them to disassociate themselves from that. They don't advise. They have advised their own suspect. They have advised their own suspect, and which is the reason you will see today that Monfa is at large. Monfa is at large. And another thing is that we want to know how did the case against Monfa get closed. They did not. What they did is to write rubbish and then court adjourn, and then the next thing is that they close the case. They say they brought 10 witnesses and then they closed the case. All the charges against Monfa, we did not see nothing. And they still say the thing is in court. It is in court because Monfa raised a defense. Do you understand? They say they closed the case against Monfa, but Monfa went and begin to do his defense or whatever, which I don't know what that means. Only them know. So it is time we are going to prove to the world, including the FBI, that they can never trust and deal with any Nigeria official. They are all criminals. They can never trust Nigeria police, Nigeria Interpol. They are all criminals. They can never trust this EFCC. They are all criminals. Everybody from A to Z, they are all criminals. And they have actually called the Monfa. This is not boasting. Monfa is saying the truth here. Monfa is saying the truth here. They have called to Monfa to advise Monfa to pull down his put the picture back so that it will, because they have collected money from him. They have shared from the proceeds of illegality of Monfa. For the reason why they arrested him, they have shared from the proceeds. So for that reason, they are now his boys. They are working for him, and they are going to, they are going to continue to work for him. And Monfa is paying them either through a third party. We say the time has come. We will break the bone, the backbone of the camel. Nigeria must go down. This is not about propaganda. It is pump and play. If they do, if they show. We are showing you live. So EFCC is another criminal organization in Nigeria that must be disbanded. We demand complete wipe of EFCC. They commit more crime than the people they are prosecuting. In fact, EFCC aid crime. They aid fraud. Now, let me tell you, thank you very much, Open Mind, for your super chat. We appreciate you. Criminal syndicate masquerading in a country, failed state breaking up, stopping Westman. Thank you very much. Now, let me tell you one thing. Thank you very much, E82, for your super chat. Nzemalaki Okolo held a private fundraising for Ifeanyi Uba at his residence in New York. Please check your email for flyers. Thank you very much. I will check that. Now, let me tell you why EFCC is a criminal organization. You know, when Anonymous, when a group page, criminal gangs called Anonymous, was busy scamming Nigerians. They scam Nigerians. They ask somebody to pay money into Nigeria account. Some people, they collected their money through the Bitcoin. Some people, they collected their money through whichever means. I made a exposition how to apprehend those criminals scamming Biafra people. So do you know the job of EFCC? I am yet to see that, I am yet to hear that they have apprehended anybody from the Anonymous. I am yet to hear that because some of them are getting returns. Some of the EFCC officials are getting return from the Anonymous. Otherwise, if you are in Nigeria, somebody send money, so Anonymous asks you to pay $3,000 for a game, and you know it's a scam. You pay the $3,000 to somebody's account in Nigeria, which Anonymous gave you. Now, that money, you don't see it anymore. Anonymous no longer communicate you. They block you, and all you do is helpless. What do? You go to the police. You go to the EFCC. And what should EFCC do? EFCC should ask you to give them the details of the account you pay the money to. If the EFCC can begin to trace somebody who scammed somebody in America, What is difficult in tracing somebody who scammed somebody in Nigeria? It baffles me. But do you know what? Because EFCC know all these people, all these scammers parading themselves as anonymous. They know all these people, but they are collecting money from them. I want anybody who, if you are among those who anonymous have scammed, I want you to come forward to tell me that you went and do what I did and what I asked you to do, and you succeeded, and now they have apprehended somebody. They cannot. But the opportunity is there. It is very, very clear. Every person that owns bank in Nigeria have address, have contact. You cannot pay money to any bank account in Nigeria without the bank tracing who owns the account. You understand? And for reporting the account alone, the bank have the authority and the right to even freeze the account of the person until EFCC finish the investigation. So what is holding them from doing that? It is bribe. I am challenging EFCC today that all the people that reported, I'm just using Anonymous as example. The people that were scammed by Anonymous, they have receipt of their payment. They have received, they have the bank account where they pay the money to. So this is a very easy case. Very, very easy case. But EFCC will not do it because they are in payroll of these scammers. All of them are in payroll of these scammers. Otherwise, it will be very, very easy. It is very, very easy to apprehend them. Let me give EFCC how to apprehend them, since they don't know their job. How to apprehend these scammers that are collecting money, thousands of dollars from our people in Nigeria, is to ask the people who have been a victim of Anonymous, especially those who paid in Naira, because those who paid through Bitcoin, you cannot trace them. But those who paid through Naira, ask them to bring the receipt of their payment. You bring the receipt of your payment, the bank that they pay the money to, we trace who, we give the EFCC contact, phone number, address, and who, the picture of the person who collected the money. So he should come and give account with what connection he have with Anonymous to be collecting money in Nigeria for anonymous people. This is exactly what I want them to do. So if they don't do it, it means they are criminal organization. Syndicate, criminal syndicate. You see, criminal syndicate, parading themselves as a EFCC. They are all criminals. Let me say it again, how to get those scamming our people. And I have a lot of receipt. They paid to people anonymous. So let them arrest the people collecting this money from Anonymous and let them come and tell the EFCC and Nigeria security official what is their connection. But they will not do that because they are criminal organization. I want us to listen to the video.
The tag, like tags, they come my page. I got to remove my picture because I don't want to make any. Do you know the people who call me that day? Now EFCC called me direct to post my pictures back because it will look as if maybe are they involved. You get my point. So make different kind of things like people would hear. They will just come my page. You are next. FBI is coming for you. Now so FBI they will.
Baba, as they sleep, they wake up. And one person said, "Say FBI is coming for you." I say, "You now, I'm on Tekun. They can't carry you." No, yeah.
They don't sabi anything. They don't even know. You know, like me, if I talk, many things will day. If I talk,
and one thing is that Daddy Freeze say now Amote come they can't carry him. So which means he is not a Yoruba man. He is not a Yoruba man. He must be Fulani. He must be Fulani from the north, born in Lagos, grow up in Lagos. So he is not a Yoruba man because what Daddy Freeze said mean a lot. He said that your own Amote called they can carry you, which means the identity of this man called Monfa is not from southern Nigeria. So the discrimination is not only in the government. They are discriminating against our criminals. They discriminate our criminals. You see, they discriminate our southern criminals. So if they must arrest all criminals. They should arrest both the Fulani criminals and the Hausa criminals, the northern criminals and the southern criminals. But look at, when 3 people commit crime, Hausa commits crime, Yoruba commits crime, Biafra commits crime, the Biafra person will pay the biggest price of the crime. Look at what is happening. This guy committed may have committed the same crime. You can imagine 22 count charges from EFCC. 22 count charges. And the thing is that the case is closed. So we are saying that the Nigerian government are discriminating against our criminals. I said it yesterday. Somebody say, where is Mofa from? I don't know. Nobody know where he's from, but I believe me, he must be a Fulani. He must be a Fulani or from the north, but he was born in Lagos. He was born in Lagos, but he must be from he must come from the northern. The parent must be northerners. That is what I can tell you, because his name is Ismaila Mustafa or something like that. So his name also suggests that he must come from the northern Nigeria. It is not it is not normal name or usual name you see from our Dudoa brothers, even the Muslims ones. It is not the kind of name you see them answering very often. So he must come from either the northern side, Zaria, Kaduna, or something like that. So, but the point here is that we want to tell you today that the Nigerian security operative discriminates against our criminals. If a Fulani man go into cyber crime, this is how they treat him. They will close the case without no reason. EFCC did not give us a reason why they closed the case. It was even him, Mofa, that decided to open the case for defense. I don't know whatever that means. I don't know. I don't know. But let us hear him talk.
People go fear, but you know, I that's just the okay. So my own level.
He said, if you open mouth to talk, people go fear. We want you to open mouth to talk, Monfa. In fact, I am going to provoke you. I'm going to provoke you to open your mouth to talk. Did you hear that? Monfa say, if he open his mouth to talk, people go fear. So we want to provoke him now to open his mouth and talk. Now, I want you to listen to that.
They can't carry you. No, yes, yeah.
They don't sabi anything. They don't even know. You know, like me, if I talk, many things were there. If I talk, people go fear.
Okay.
But you know, I that's just the okay. So my own level. Now, just one people know they understand one thing. In each department, you go get person who just walk you up, which is the guy who arrest me. I don't do anything. You dey feel me, big bro. When they illegally, you know, say Nigeria no get law. You get my point. Now, anything anybody where they go fit do. You get my point. You will also say, this guy a big boy, make I deal with him. Nigeria get that kind of. You understand? At the end of the day, when they arrest me, you get my point. They don't get anything against me, but you know, say that Nigeria will be now. They go use something owe you, which is the BDC, whatever. You get my point.
You know what is even disturbing me is that he is not saying anything. He's not saying anything, and he's saying you get my point. How can somebody get your point when you have not said anything? Huh? How can somebody get your point? You have not said anything. You are just saying, you know, Nigeria, when they see big boy, you get my point. Nobody is getting this point. The only point we are getting here is that you open your mouth and said the EFCC called you and advised you to pull your picture back so that it will not look as if you are involved in the crime. And then the only thing we get very clear, the only point we get very clear here is that you also said that if you open your mouth, people go fear. This is the only thing we understand, though. We don't understand any other thing. All of you watching, do you understand anything? You understand any other thing? I didn't get it. And Daddy Freeze is not asking. Daddy Freeze is behaving that he understand what he's saying. I don't understand. Sorry. Sorry about that. In fact, I need to drink water. I need to drink water. Thank you very much. Let me drink water. If that the freeze, if the freeze have joined them, that he understand coded language, you know, because he is speaking in code language. If that the freeze understand the code language, he should explain to us. He should explain to us that are Jew men. Please, so tell that the freeze that we are demanding him to explain to us the code language he was speaking with Mofa, because as far as I understand this, he did not call the attention of Mofa that Mofa, but I don't understand what you mean. No. So we assume that that the freeze understand the code language Mofa was speaking. We don't understand it. I didn't understand anything apart from what I have just said now. Well, let us continue.
And these same idiot people, maybe if they get any link for EFCP acts. Now, October 18, they arrest me. October 19, 2 FBI can interview me. But the interview, I don't go talk who they can't interview on top, as many people supposed to know. So as this arrest happens, people just they come, you are next. FBI is coming for you. That's why FBI they work. Everybody now when they show off is into fraud. You know when my issue come when they lie, say fraud. Everybody not happy. Oh, that's
they're not happy.
It's not so fraud they work.
Okay, I hear you. For me, I don't ever ask for 50 kobo before.
Okay.
No.
You don't ever give. That's what you say for even my birthday. Oh yeah, like it's like your birthday, make I even send you.
This is why Daddy Freeze. This is why Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze won't take time to bail himself. So the reason that the Freeze invited this guy is to clear his name. He said, have I ever asked you for 1 naira before? Daddy Freeze, nobody's accusing you now. Nobody is accusing you, Daddy Freeze. Nobody is accusing you. Everybody. Nigerians, yeah. Unamatara the great talk. Hi. Daddy Freeze won't bail himself. Oh my God. Daddy Freeze is not comfortable. Daddy Freeze is not comfortable upon the fact that the guy have been able to convince him. Oh my God. Hey. Daddy Freeze, Daddy Freeze, you know. Daddy Freeze not buy this story at all. Oh my God. Hi, Nigeria. Una too much. Daddy Freeze not buy that story at all. So he was looking for an opportunity to exonerate himself. Oh God. So the reason that the Freeze called for this conference, for this live video, is is to have evidence evidence of more for that. I didn't collect 50 naira from you. Let us watch it again. Oh my God. Nigeria with your drama.
Asked for 50 kobo before.
No. But but not happy. Oh, that's
They're not happy.
It's not so fraud they work.
More I want
okay, I hear
things
you.
don't for me. I don't ever ask for 50 kobo before.
No.
You don't ever give. Let's forget for even my birthday.
Okay.
Say, okay, Daddy, please, now your birthday, make I even send you.
No. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
So you believe I will go hush? I don't want. I will tell you some things for them.
So you are expecting us. You are expecting Monfa. Even if Monfa is a mumu. So you are expecting Monfa to come and say in public that he freeze, of course. Now you know, I don't come the lie like that. Expecting, I don't give you this thing now, but make we don't go there. So you're expecting Monfa to come and say that in the public. See, that he freeze. Even if you collect money from Monfa, it's not a crime. You understand? It's not a crime. If you collect money from Monfa, if you collect gift from Monfa for your birthday, it's not a crime. You know, because people are criminals does not, or people are being suspected of crime, does not mean that you cannot collect a gift from them. You know, because what it concern you? So long as you are not aiding the crime they are doing, no, nothing concern you. So long as you don't have knowledge of the crime they are doing, what it concern you? If they give you, you collect. You know, you never know. You know, if they give you, you collect. How can you reject somebody's gift? That, oh, I hear you are a criminal, I don't want to collect. If you know that the person is a criminal, of course that is a different thing. You don't want to associate yourself. It is better when you know that somebody is a criminal. Don't associate yourself with the person than associating yourself with the person, knowing fully well that the person is a criminal, only to now say, I don't want to collect money from him because he's a criminal. It doesn't make sense. If you want to disassociate yourself from the money of the person, also disassociate yourself from the person entirely. Because there is no difference between the money and you associating with yourself with the person. It is the same suspect. Everybody will be suspecting you. In fact, sometimes if you even collect the money and you don't associate yourself with the person, at the end of the day, you become accomplice. So Daddy Freeze, don't be afraid. So long as you don't know what they are doing, it is not your business. If they give you birthday gift, collect. Collect. Because nobody can reject. If you reject birthday gift now, it means you don't love God. Because it is God who created you, make you have a birthday. So if somebody want to bless you on your birthday, of course, but if you can have to search your conscience. If you don't want to accept it, it's a different thing. But if somebody give you something, collect it. Collect it. Well, let us continue.
People don't go understand.
And Monfa is laughing. I want you to pay attention to the laugh of Monfa when the Freeze asked that question. I want you to look at the facial expression. Look at the facial expression. I want you to look at the facial expression. Have I ever collected money from you?
Interview me. But the interview, I don't go top who they can't interview on top. At least many people are supposed to know. So as this arrest happen, people will just come. You are next. FBI is coming for you. That's why FBI they work. Everybody now when they show off is into fraud. You know when my issue come when they lie, say fraud. Anybody not happy? Oh, that's
they're not happy.
It's not so fraud they work.
Okay, I hear you. For me, I don't ever ask for 50 kobo before.
No.
You don't ever give. Let's forget for even my birthday. So
look at this. Look at the facial expression. Look at the facial expression. Where Monfa is saying no. Look at the facial expression.
Now your birthday.
Look at Monfa.
No. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
So you believe I will go hush? I will tell you some things for them.
People don't go understand. You know, once
collect brown envelope.
No, you don't collect the envelope.
Interview. Deal with it.
Yes.
So the next person. Now that is it. After that is it. Now more far.
I don't go lie you. When they are next that time, you are next. How many times I go hear you are next? How many times? Hey. This you know what they vex me? These idiot people where they talk nonsense. As sure they don't ever meet me I deal with FBI one-on-one. That is, I tell you this stuff that time now. One-on-one. So what else now won't tell me again? You get my point. Any small thing now, anybody way, okay, see for example, this matter where they talk say, they mention people. No be so. You don't mention anybody. Now, what did they see for your phone? You get my point. So people know they understand things. But what I go do now? We Osh done. It don't look okay. Look like that interview where I take everything. When they consign me, when the guy they mention my name there, you get you. When they consign me, oh boy. The last time when I go Yankee in 2015, and I stopped today go because it's too far for me. You get my point. That's it. But people go. You're supposed to understand this thing. They will talk. Okay, the time when they arrest us, so many people know cost you.
They cost me tire. They cost me. But when they cost me finish, they watch my video. Bro, if you understand how social media works, my first interview, the only way that interview generates.
Of course, why no go? Why no go give you? Why no go generate?
Because their mind are ask me money. This one where you don't come my life, you know how much this one self go generate. Then you don't show for that freeze life. Iyabo don't show for that freeze life. This person show. You know how much those things they generate. No. You see, one day just pray.
Big bro, the thing where the vex people say.
This one don't generate. This one don't generate well. This one don't generate. This is where Monfa have indicted the EFCC, that EFCC advised him to, on this your particular show, EFCC advised him to put the picture back so that it will not look as if he is also involved in the crime. So this one have finally generated. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. I didn't do it. It is not my fault. It is not my fault that I am playing your video for the very first time on my program. That is free. So it is going to generate. And the generating of whatever it is just starting now because believe me, I am coming for EFCC. And whenever I come for EFCC, I will always make reference to this your video. This your video, I will always make reference to it. So on this note, stay tuned. We do not have the time again to play the video of the Fulani Janjaweed. We will go and do that during our evening exposition. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Remember, the hashtag is EFCC is also criminal organization in Nigeria and must be scrapped. We want to know who called Monfa to advise Monfa to put his picture back. Monfa said EFCC called him. And we also want to know how EFCC closed a case, a fraud case against a suspect, and the suspect decided to put the case for defense or whatever that means. So we want to know the details leading to the case of Monfa being closed. We want to know why they closed the case, because money must have a change hand and they have to close the case. So these are the things we are demanding, the questions and the clarification we are demanding from the EFCC. Thank you, and may God bless you. May God bless Biafra. Thank you for watching. See you in the evening. Don't miss it. 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Is it 8 p.m., 9 p.m. or so? In the evening, the time for the broadcast is already posted, so do not miss it. And we are coming live and direct. Remember, Enter Biafra is where this whole thing is happening. Go register yourself. Follow our articles. Follow our news report. Authentic news, fact, coming from enterbiafra.com. And this broadcast you are watching from Enter Biafra Channel 1. Thank you very much. See you in the evening.
Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, feel it, come on. Yeah. Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No. Biafra will live forever. 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 The lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. What make us a giant of Africa? Adam coaching team. Sugar. Mbogeru is in a Hello, Lisa Binigwe. Out of his wisdom, giving us somebody like NNAMDI for this our race mission. Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What do they know? What do they know? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh no. See you for our hero, how he fought, he never stopped. MAZI NNAMDI KANU, but no phone will stop, he cannot stop. Biafra